Landor's Cottage.
Edgar Allan Poe. Synopsis. Landor's Cottage is a short story by Edgar Allan Poe that describes in detail the bucolic landscape and architecture of a charming country house encountered by the narrator during a walk. The tale is notable for its rich visual description and serene atmosphere, contrasting with Poe's darker works.
Keywords: nature, architecture, isolation.
Notice: this text is a work in the public domain and reflects the norms, values, and perspectives of its time. Some readers may find parts of this volutio offensive or disturbing, given the evolution in social norms and in our collective understanding of issues of equality, human rights, and mutual respect. We ask readers to approach this material with an understanding of the historical era in which it was written, recognizing that it may contain language, ideas, or descriptions that are incompatible with today's ethical and moral standards. Names from foreign languages will be preserved in their original form, with no translation.
Landor's Cottage. A pendant to The Domain of Arnheim.
During a pedestrian trip last summer, through one or two of the river counties of New York, I found myself, as the day declined, somewhat embarrassed about the road I was pursuing. The land undulated very remarkably, and my path, for the last hour, had wound about and about so confusedly, in its effort to keep in the valleys, that I no longer knew in what direction lay the sweet village of B, where I had determined to stop for the night. The sun had scarcely shone strictly speaking during the day, which nevertheless had been unpleasantly warm. A smoky mist, resembling that of the Indian summer, enveloped all things, and of course, added to my uncertainty. Not that I cared much about the matter. If I did not hit upon the village before sunset, or even before dark, it was more than possible that a little Dutch farmhouse, or something of that kind, would soon make its appearance, although, in fact, the neighborhood, perhaps on account of being more picturesque than fertile, was very sparsely inhabited. At all events, with my knapsack for a pillow, and my hound as a sentry, a bivouac in the open air was just the thing which would have amused me. I sauntered on, therefore, quite at ease, Ponto taking charge of my gun until at
Sample complete. Ready to continue?